Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this photograph of a cross, and they want to know how they draw it, and it looks like it's glowing kind of in the middle. And I just kind of catch a glimpse of a glow on the outside. It's a pretty cool concept. I don't know exactly how they did it, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to draw a rectangle. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. Really doesn't matter. And I mean, I'm looking at the bevels. I'm pretty sure how they did that. So now we're going to control D and make a duplicate, and we're going to rotate that 90 degrees. With our ratio locked, we're going to make this thing like 12 inches to make the cross part. Holding down the control button so it'll go perpendicular, perfect. Now what I would do is, because we're drawing in the center of the page on this one, we can hit P and put that in the center of the page, Control D and make a duplicate. It's not going to be perfect, but if we rotate that line 90 degrees, it should snap to the midpoint of this line. See it right there? So I moved it after I snapped it. Let's zoom in here. Grab the pick tool. There's the midpoint. So that's a quadrant. And now, if we look, it looks like, let's take a 2-point line and go from there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there. And now let's take away the lines we don't need. We'll get the virtual segment delete key. Don't need those extra lines up top or bottom. We don't need some of these lines in the middle. So we're going to take we just want that middle line to be there. We're trying to produce like a two-sided pencil or something. Now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool. Tell you what, I'm going to use this light blue, and I'm going to fill in all these. Okay. Now I'm going to use the Bevel tool. I'm going to click on that one. I'm going to go to Effects and Bevel, and I'm going to bevel it. Wow, that looks pretty good. And then once you've got your place set, just leave it alone and just keep going back, checking it. You know, it's going to do the exact same bevel on all of them. So I'm pretty sure we got the cross figured out. I moved it, so I'm going to move it back. Now they've kind of like got a glow between there. So let's see what they did there. One, you can't really see my line, but if we will, let's see what our nudge factor is. Nudge that out of the way for a second, nudge that out of the way. And let's tell you what, we should be able to delete this line. Now let's nudge that out of the way, and that I went up and down, and delete this. Try to get rid of all the lines you can that might be in the way. We just really want that cross. All right, I think we got it. Now we can nudge everything back. I've got them all over. It might be a little confusing. Well, we don't want them all back, but I'm going to put them back because we need to get them out of the way so we can grab that line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to nudge this one over, and I'm going to grab that line. I'm going to nudge it over twice to the left. I'm going to go ahead and put this back, nudge this one down, this one up. Well, doesn't matter. Nudge it over twice, and then nudge both these back. Now what I'm going to do is take these lines, and I'm going to make these lines that blue, but I'm going to make them thicker. That's pretty good. Now we might have to do them individually unless we go to Object and combine them. We can do that. Now we're going to go to Effects and Blur. I always use the Gaussian blur. And we're just going to blur them quite a bit. Let's make them a little bit thicker. Because once you've done that, you can make them as thick as you want. Let's make them 50 points. So it made those lines thicker. Now, if we grab them all and go to Object Order, Front of Page, now let's move it over across. Now it's not as cool as that one. That one they kind of used a neon. Well, you know what? I don't know maybe the cross. Tell you what, let me move it back. And because it's a blur, it's causing a little bit of trouble. And you can actually see a line kind of behind there now, the split, especially when you're at a distance. So let's group this together, Control G. Go to Object Order, back a page to make sure now our fuzziness is going to be in the front. And that kind of is, well, I'm not happy with the glow. Let's move that over. Let's make it a different color. There we go. It's still going to be the same width. It's still going to be, and look at the glow. And there's our remnant of our glow right there. But it looks like it's kind of glowing. And what that also, and the reason they probably did it, was to get away with that line. You know, you can't see any seams now. That's pretty cool. Let's group it together, Control G. Let's put on a blue background like it would be a blue shirt. And take it and go order, back a page. There we go. So it really makes it kind of pop out. That's pretty cool. Almost like the original. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.